at Capitol Audio Fest, making our way through the show. Ran into Quint and Taffel, and I figured, let's ask the pros. Let's get their thoughts. It's good to see you guys. Thanks for taking a minute to talk to us here.
And thanks for giving us a break.
Of course, yeah. It's always a busy time for sure. So, what are your guys' thoughts? What's the latest and greatest that caught your ear?
Well, before I get to that, can I just say that the show itself, it's like a beehive in here. There's a lot of bustle, and the crowds have been great. In fact, yesterday was Friday, and it was almost this full on Friday.
I was surprised on a Friday. It was packed.
Gary Gill, the show organizer, told me that it was the most turnout they've ever had on a Friday.
That's good to hear.
Yeah. It's also there's a real community sense at the Capitol Audio Fest that you don't get at all shows. It's like everybody knows each other and happy to see each other. So it's been a great experience.
In addition, Al and I have been going to shows for many years, and there's usually this qualifying phrase, under show conditions. Actually, it's only been a day, and we've heard a lot of very good sound, which is to great advantage of some of the newer products. To name just a couple of those we've seen, what struck your attention to this point?
Well, a couple of things in the speaker category. Tidal is a German company, and their stuff isn't cheap. They've got a new entry-level speaker that's 64K, but they say they don't really make entry-level. Everything is reference level. It's just different sizes for different rooms. But this speaker is not that big, so it's amenable to a lot of different rooms, and it sounded marvelous. At a little better or more approachable price point was a company called Krona Atelier. They're a Spanish company. I never heard of them before, but they've been around for almost 10 years, and they've got a new speaker out in the 35K range that really knocked my socks off. It's fantastic.
We haven't made it to there yet, so we definitely need to go get some footage.
Check it out.
Definitely among the most fascinating experiences we've had was with a familiar product, the Acora speakers. And Acora have been making their speakers out of black granite for some time. The proprietor, Val Acora, comes from a stone-making family. But at this show, he's introduced two products, the same speakers but made out of quartz. And the difference in the sound of those speakers compared to the original black granite ones is fascinating. Not only will they have a broader appeal in terms of aesthetics, but they sound very different too. They were more inviting, less severe in a sense than the others. Always a matter of taste, but having options both in terms of how a product looks and how a product sounds is of great advantage to a manufacturer.
It's worth pointing out that Val Cora from Acora has always felt that black granite is the best sounding color of granite. And there are differences in the crystal structure of different colors of granite, so he's not just imagining this.
I honestly thought you were telling me a joke, and
no.
I was laughing, and no, you're actually serious.
No,
okay,
actually serious.
Okay.
Black is the best sounding color of granite, and for a while he would not sell his speakers in any color other than black, because he is that demanding. But he's bowed to market pressure now, and he will sacrifice the 1 or 2% that you lose by making them out of a different color.
They look clean though, those white ones.
The white ones look awesome.
I'd also comment that I had another experience in my first day here that sort of went beyond the characteristics of an individual product, and that is, interestingly enough, Alan and I are both on the boards of different choral organizations, and I brought along as a visitor the executive director of a professional chorus from Philadelphia called The Crossing. And they've made a number of recordings, two of which are Grammy winners, but they have decided that they want to get into the audiophile vinyl business. So he's here to meet people, the executive director, and we brought some CDs, and I took the chance of putting this on in the VAC von Schweikert room. And generally speaking, putting on any kind of classical music, or especially adventuresome classical music, is a good way to clear a room. So we put this on, this 9-minute piece, and at the end, when I turned around, there were 30 people there. And the idea of this having the kind of communicative experience under show conditions that we all go for at home was truly a singular experience for me.
I'm going to say that I'm really in deep trouble in terms of covering this show, because I've gotten stuck in a lot of rooms just listening. The Karma room for 2020 Evolution, it has Karma speakers and CJ Electronics. That room got me stuck. The room with the title speakers.
Was there any anything like wacky new product that you happen to stumble across that's like, wow, this is something I haven't seen before?
Not necessarily wacky, but I'd say the most anticipated event of the show has been the introduction of Andrew Jones's new speaker. The MoFi people who actually build it are a little annoyed that when you refer to it as the Andrew Jones speaker, it's the MoFi speaker, of course. But this guy is a design superstar who's been with many important companies, and this was a highly anticipated product. He was given carte blanche in terms of how he designed it. So the lines are long to get in there.
Oh, yeah, we made it in there yesterday, had a chance to sit down, listen to it. It was incredible. We're hoping to get an interview with him this afternoon, but it was just too busy. There's no chance. I asked him, hey, can we shut this down for like 5 or 10 minutes? Because there was literally a lineup outside the room. So, we hope to get some time with him later today. But it's so incredible. And we actually had a comment, like, it just looked like the speaker wasn't moving at all, but it was so powerful, which to me, I don't know if that's good, bad, because there's other ones where we were looking at, what's the room where they have the large floor stander, but the back is completely open? Those speakers are just like moving in and out, like.
That's going to be Carl Nola.
So you guys had a chance to see
room.
that. That was impressive.
No, that's on my list.
Haven't been there yet.
Okay, yeah.
But that's what he does.
I love how I was trying to pick knowledge from you guys, and I'm dropping knowledge like, oh, you got to make it out here. But yeah, you definitely have to.
There's still a lot to see. So if we do this again, we'll have a lot more to report.
And probably this is a good time for us to get back to work.